Hi, so I recently listened to these three books via Hoopla. It is an app that some libraries subscribe to, and I highly recommend. So, first up, I listened to Tiger Queen by Annie Sullivan, and this book is a retelling of William Blake's The Lady or the Tiger short story, but like very expanded, set into the desert, and what happens when the king's daughter realizes that the king's not that great, and the desert boys are actually like a group of good people that have a real good reason to rebel. I really enjoyed this so much. I was so into it. There were parts that really made me sad, but definitely pick it up if you like young adult fantasy. Then I listened to The Paper Girl of Paris by Jordan Taylor. And this book actually is one that I picked up for like $5 at the Starbucks in Barnes& and Nobles. Like, you know how they have those books for sale that you can just get while you're buying a coffee, and they're always like $5. Yeah, that's where I got this. And when I saw that it's also an audiobook on Hoopla, I was like, great, I'm going to actually read this. This book is about a 16-year-old girl who inherits a Paris apartment from her grandmother. So when she and her family fly over to Paris to see the apartment, it turns out that it has been untouched for years. And in that apartment, she finds her grandmother's sister's diary. And she has long believed not very positive things about this sister. They thought that she was a sympathizer with the bad people who invaded France, the Germans. And I censor that because I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on TikTok. But anyways, so reading through the diary, she finds out that what her grandmother believed was wrong. And so she is on kind of, as she's reading through the diary, this like race against time to find out what happened to Adeline. This book was so interesting. It was such a good listen. I think if you like historical fiction, particularly World War II fiction, you will enjoy this. It is a great story of resistance, but then there's also a little bit of romance too. There's some parts that are absolutely devastating, but again, like I really enjoyed this one, and I'm glad that I picked it up. And I hope the next person that picks this book up, because I am going to be donating it, also enjoys it as well. And the final book that I listened to was Love and Hot Chicken by Mary Liza Hartong. This is a debut sapphic contemporary romance, and it is about a young woman named PJ who is working at the Chicky Shack. And it turns out the Chicky Shack is going to have a pageant where the women who work there can win $1 million and receive free Chicky Shack for life. And so things get real competitive, and PJ ends up meeting a young woman who walks into her restaurant one day who goes by the name of Boof. And the two strike up a friendship and then, fall for each other. And this book is funny. It has excellent voice. It really also has this sense of place, which I enjoyed about it. Highly recommend, especially on audio. And if you do listen to it on audio on Hoopla, make sure that you star rate it, because I am pretty sure that somebody that does not like people that may be queer ended up, giving it like 1 star. So I had to give it 5 stars to balance that out. And hopefully the rest of us could do that too. Again, I really enjoyed this one. Definitely will read more from this author as well. So yeah, 3 books I